Hello there, everybody, and it's me, Fujit. It's tournament time again. Now, a couple of things. I'm actually suffering from a bad back at the moment, so if I suddenly scream out in pain, you'll know why. It's because I'm in pain. Oh, but that's not going to stop us. We're following Group 7, and we've got quite a few interesting teams in Group 7, I'm not going to lie. But before we go into that, let's have a look, because I'm not the only one streaming. We've got all these lovely people. You can't see me with that big gesticulation that I just did. But believe me, there's a big gesticulation there. We have got Ice Shot. He's streaming in Russian. He has got Group 1. We then have Pyroblast, also streaming in Russian. He has got Group 5. Wild Ones Helper, streaming in English, has got Group 3. Amunet, streaming in English, also Group 6. Manu, streaming in Italiano, he's got Group 2. Me, little old me, we've got Group 7. Daddy on Blitz, he's got Group 4, and he's also streaming in Russian. So those are all the streamers. We, as I said, have got Group 7. So who is in Group 7? Who is in Group 7? I hear you all ask. So we have 7erx, Kraken S, Quick, Tournament, ICXOD, TXCTM, Vale, and TQT. So we got some great teams there. I don't know who we're following. I think we're rolling out first with TQT, and they are going out with TXCTM first off the blocks. They'll be going out on Castilla, followed by Normandy, and if they get there, to Mayan Ruins. We've got a couple of minutes to go before we get the actual room invite, so we've got plenty of time, and hopefully, YouTube isn't going to be a pain in the posterior this evening. Let's have a look at Vale, my team, while they're going out against Kraken S, so that'll be a good game. Unfortunately, we're not following that one. We are following, I think, TQT. I think that's who we're following first out of the bat. Looking at the other groups, well, Group 1, they've got some great teams in there as well. Raid is in there along with Beelove. Beelove playing really well at the moment. Down into Group 2, we have Zenith, who made it through this time, but that's a tough group because Akva and RBMK, previously they were called something 69, but now they've been rechanged to RBMK. It's a tough group, that one. Group 3, well, there's another RBMK there. There's S-Will as well. They've been playing well. Pog, well, Pog are never to be mocked at. And of course, Rejects. Rejects are a really good team, one to keep an eye on. And ZGS. Down into Group 4, we have INS. They're not too bad. Cryon, we've seen them before. And then Legion, Cash, and Kriya. They're all good teams. Down into Group 5. Souls, Hefor, Unlock, Immor, all teams to keep an eye on. And the final grouping, well, that's APA, EE, and Opa. So that's all the groups. Remember, all the people who are streaming, don't forget them. We've got the room invite, so we're going to jump in. I'm going to accept that room. We're going to, and there you go, we've got TQ2. We're going to set the room and then jump back out again. Just wait for the timer to come down before we rock and roll. Hopefully everybody can hear me, because at the moment I've had a bit of a change around, to be honest with you, and I'm in the process of getting a new microphone, or at least a new microphone stand. So my microphone at the moment is quite a long way away. Anyway, hello Zekni, hello Vengeance, hello Kobe, hello Ominous, hello Professor, hello Carl Lewis, Dave DeRave, how you doing? Shannon, how are you? And, well, that's it for the moment. Unfortunately, I'm pretty far down the list in the game, so not many people are going to be... There's not going to be much foot traffic coming my way, especially on a Saturday. I've overdone the gymnastics. Possibly, you never know. I don't know what it is. I've never really suffered from a bad back before, so it's only the lower back. And I think I've just strained the muscle. I've never had it before, so... like I said, so it's all new to me. It's all new and confusing, but hey, what to do? I haven't actually played Professor. I'll be playing tomorrow, hopefully. So that'll be the first time I've played for like a while. Actually, since Tank Fest, to be honest with you. The reason being, I just haven't had the time. I wish I had, but I just didn't. But I've definitely pinned myself down to try and play tomorrow because I've got things to give away. Anyway, let's jump into the room. So here we go. We will be going out on Castilla. As you can see, we have TQT. They're going to be going off on the north spawn, and TXCTM are going off on the south spawn. I must admit, I don't know TXCTM, so we're going to have to that's Crocodile. So, hello, Crocodile. This is, oh God, I'm going to call you Met. Met can no mercy. There you go, Met can no mercy. Old Wolf, hello. I'm getting all familiar with these people. The Alligator, that's a great name. Invis, hello Invis. The Max Fun, yeah. And we got Skyline Rayadan. So there we go. Moving over to TQT because I don't know them either. Oh, well, of course I do. We got Calypso. We got Jordan. We've got Macropal. That's not Macropal, but hey. Only the Strong. Wunderkind. Good friend. KM Slox. And Kirch. That's going to be a tough one, isn't it? So TQT average at first, we have Calypso in the T100 LT, Jordan and Leo 1, Micropal in the TVP, joining up with only the Strong there, so double TVP for TQT. Wunderkind in the Strav K, KM Slox in the Object 777, and Kirsch in an AMX M4. Moving across to TCXTM, we have Crocodile in a back chat. He is being joined by Metcano, I can't remember, what are you naming it? Met Can No Mercy. So Met Can No Mercy is also joining him in a back chat. Old Wolf in the M6 Yo. Well, that's an interesting one. Then we've got, I've forgotten your name already, sorry, the Alligator. How can I forget the Alligator? In a Super Conk. Invis in an E5. The Max Fun, of course, it's the Max Fun in a 60 TP. And Skyline in an M6 Yo. So that is the lineups. We've got just about half a minute to go, just a smidgering. Remember, guys, there is best of 5 at this stage, not best of 3. So it's the first of 3 victories. So it can go either way. There's a long way to go yet. TQT, well, they are a tough clan to play against, not going to lie. So, any team up against them are going to struggle. And Castilla, well, we all know what Castilla is like. Sorry, I was just supping some tea. Although, recently it's been less campy and more aggressive-y. So, anyway, time for chatting about nothingness is over. It's time to jump into that game. And after me looking at the lineups here, TQT, well, they're not too bad. Look at the hit points. Hit points are slightly in favour of of the other clan. I can't remember their name. TCTM, whatever. But only marginally. I mean, TQT, they're not going to worry too much about that. So already we've got Wunderkind heading out towards the Sea Cap Overlook area. And the majority of TQT, those 50 TPs, Leo and the T100, well, is one of them going to go high? Looks like Jordan is going to go pushing up the hill. He's got only the Strong giving him a little nudge, and he gets up there. Macropal looking over the B cap. Moving around, TCXTM, wow, they've got their bat chaps up on already into the monastery area with Crocodile moving around, trying to get those spots. Calypso is right in the corner. He does spot KM, but he is going to be careful there because Calypso will be able to get a bead on him, and there he does. It's good shots going in, and now Mekan the Mercy has got to just move back just a little bit. They've got to stay out of the danger zone here. KM in the Object 777 is pushing through. The Alligator is now moving forward to this big rock, which gives them some cover to this area, especially if you've got a good haul-down tank with a rock-solid turret. Crocodile still slightly spotted because he was smacked. The E5 if Invis is now coming in as well. Over the other side, well, Max Fun and Skyline, along with Old Wolf, all the big heavies are just sitting and overlooking the B cap. But look at KM here in the Object 777 getting those really important spots as he pushes around the corner. And he gets to see Old Wolf But the Object 777 has not got the greatest of view range, not going to lie, but at this moment in time, okay, Kirsch in the AMX M4 has been smacked around a bit, and so has only the Strong in the TVP, but at the moment, it's pretty much even Stevens. Now we've got the two TVPs along with the Leo all up high over there, moving around. We got Metka No Mercy trying to move around to get those spots again. He does spot Wunderkind. Wunderkind has been spotted, so Wunderkind will be knowing that there is something down there. And he will know it's a bat chat of some description. That may send some information over to these heavies to put shots across, but they didn't because they know that there's going to be danger over this side. The M6 Yo of Old Wolf has moved around, tried to push on up onto the hill, and at this moment it's pretty much of a stalemate. And you can see there the Alligator's putting blind shots across, thinking that the T100 of Calypso is still there, but he's not. Now the C-cap is being taken by Calypso. He has got support, and here comes the shots coming into Skyline, and he just sticks his nose out a bit too much there. Max Fun also getting tagged. Nothing to write home about. They haven't been able to take the cap. Kirsch may be able to come in there in the M4, but he's not looking to make a move just yet. Calypso back into the cap, trying to get that C-cap, trying to put some pressure onto TX. KM is all alone over there, but he has got a lot of cover, and it looks like Calypso will be able to take the base now, and he does. That's a much needed cap pressure to be put on to the other team now. So KM, while he's still up high, nobody can really push onto him because of the tanks in support. Invis is down low. Alligator is trying to move around. He's just hanging around by that rock. Looks like Invis does want to push along with Alligator into that A-cap, but at the moment they are worried about those three tanks on Overwatch. KM is just trying to get those spots again. Calypso now rotating around. And we're just they're just waiting. Those three tanks on the hill just haven't moved. Oh, they have actually. One of them's dropped down, but they are literally just waiting for something to pop up into their sight. And Calypso's gone back over to the other side into what would normally be a TD position, going up high, trying to get those spots yet again, waiting for the A-cap to pop if it does. And it looks like that Alligator is going to make a move for the A-cap. He has got E5 of Invis in support. But at the moment, it's all about TQT. They've got... Oh, that's a great shot from Calypso into the bottom plate of the Alligator there. KM is able to spotting up, and now comes another shot from Calypso. But KM does get one in return there from Invis. You can see that the bat chats of Metcan, No Kill, and Crocodile are stacked up on the other side looking to push that C-cap. But at the moment it looks like the action is around here. Max Fun has now joined forces, and the two M6s, Old Wolf and Skyline, are also on the ramp. But again, they just can't push into that A-cap at this moment in time. Looking at those bat chats, well, we've got Mekan No Mercy holding back, and Crocodile just holding back as well at this moment in time. Now the Yo's looking to move around a little bit. Old Wolf dropping down, but then deciding against it. He's waiting for Max Fun to join him, and Max is going to be joining him, but Max is dropping down as well. Alligator's lost a lot of HP, and now here comes only the Strong, leaving Jordan as the soul up there. Macropal is going to be fully loaded by the time he gets to that A-cap. He will be joined by only the Strong, who was also fully loaded. And they'll be looking to put pressure onto this super conch of the Alligator. And here they go. Here there comes the little push. Alligator's going to find this very tricky to contend. KM will drop down. Down he goes. Now the B-cap will be taken along with the C-cap maybe, but Kirsch is there to make sure that the B-cap doesn't get taken. Crocodile is able to take the C-cap, however, but they have lost a tank. So it is backed against the wall a little bit. Skyline losing HP rapidly. He's got to get back to safety. They do take B and the C-cap. A-cap has been taken, but at the moment they are down a tank. Jordan here in the Leo. He's still up high. The bat chats are going to be looking to try and search him out. Crocodile may be able to. Has he got enough gun? to get over there. Not at the moment. Alligator, as I said, is already down, and so is Old Wolf. And down goes Skyline as the push comes. Max Fun is going to be the second target here. Down he goes. And now Invis in the E5. Down he goes. And before you know it, oh, it's 2 against too many. Just the back chats left. There's a light bulb just hanging around. Crocodile, he's tussling against Calypso there. But Calypso will be able to take him down. And last man standing is Matan No Mercy. He can't do much about it. This one is going to go to TQT, and there it does go. Victory to TQT. They take the first victory here today on this round. So, interesting game that. Interesting game. So you can see there that Calypso doing the lion's share of the work. But so was Kikush in that M4 and Wunderkind. They were basically on Overwatch. And the back chats there of Macan No Mercy, he's also doing his lion's share of the work. As we swap the spawn points here on Camp Stiller or Castilla. That was a little bit campy. I have to admit, but wow, what can you do? Anyway, swapping the spawn points, as I said, this time TQT are going to be on the south spawn and TXCTM on the north spawn. It looks like TQT are going to be readied up first. We will have, at the moment, as it stands, Calypso in a Strav K, Jordan in a 121B, Micropal in a TVP. He's lonely at the moment, so I don't think he's going to go out all on his Todd. He's just been dumped into the middle, actually. Only the Strong in the AMX 50B, Wunderkind into Strav K, KM Slox in a 121B. He is joining Jordan and Kikush in the AMX M4. And coming in is Shiro in the Object 777. Moving over to TXCTM, well, they're not readied up yet. We got Crocodile in a Sheridan, Macan No Mercy in a 215B, Old Wolf in a TVP, the Alligator in a Super Conk, Invis in an E5, I've forgotten his name, Skyline in an E5, and of course the Max Fun. How can I keep forgetting Max Fun in a 215B? So he's doubling up there with Macan No Mercy. So we'll see. We will see. Batista, hello. Misha, hello. Lou Reed, hello. How's everybody doing? So this is round 2 here on Castilla. TQT, well, at the moment they're going to be feeling pretty confident. Hit points, again, not much in it. This time TQT just taking the edge. But TXTCM, what is it? TXTCM, I can't remember. They're not too far behind. So what's going to be happening this time? Well, at the moment, it looks like there's going to be some pushing going up and over the hill. The 2 121Bs, everybody else going down towards that A cap, rotating around the map to see what TXCTM are doing. Well, the 215Bs, Max Fun and Macan No Mercy, are overlooking that C cap. They've got the Alligator with them as well. Crocodile, excuse me, in the Sheridan already up high. 215B has been spotted by the 121Bs, and they are looking to get that B cap. The Sheridan the Crocodile is all alone at the moment. He puts a good shot in though, gets a reset, but Jordan does manage. Oh, KM also gets a bit of a smack. Jordan gets another smack as Old Wolf puts one across. They're in a bit of a crossfire here, as you can see. The TXCTM are making good use of that crossfire advantage, but at the same time, big push by TQT. Down goes the Crocodile in the Sheridan, and now they're going to push onto Skyline. We're going to watch the push rather than watch what's going on the other side. Down goes Skyline. Now they have turned their attention to Old Wolf. He is fully loaded, puts a good shot. Oh no, Invis is here as well. Poor old Invis. He's in an E5 as well. Shiro, Calypso, being joined by Kikush and Wunderkind. All guns trained on Invis. Poor old Invis in the water, not much he can do about it. Down he goes, and the push continues. This time Kikush and Wunderkind leading it. Max Fun, wow, Calypso is pulling off to take on Max Fun, and Max Fun, down he goes. The Alligator and the Super Conk will be next, and this is brutal stuff from TQT. They are just pushing hard. And it looked like initially that TXCTM did have a slight advantage. Down goes Alligator. 2 against too many yet again. And there's only one left. And it is going to be the Old Wolf in the TVP. So not much you can do. Like I said, that was pretty brutal there by TQT. It looked like at first that TXCTM may have had a slight sort of leg up with the 121Bs, but it wasn't to be. It was a great push by the heavies, and TQT managing to turn that one pretty quickly into their favour without losing a tank. That was brutal stuff. Brutal stuff. It was a great push, and you can see there Shiro, Calypso, Wonderkind all pushing through. Jordan in the 121B, wow, jumping into that B cap, losing a load of HP, but dishing out a load of damage at the same time. I mean, you've got 3 tanks there on over 3k, which in a tournament is pretty decent going. Well, we're at match point for TQT as we move into Normandy. A really big map is Normandy. We will have TQT on the north spawn, TXCTM on the south spawn. Just waiting for TQT to ready up, and while they do, I'm going to drink some tea. Tea has been drank. So, that sounds like a Facebook post, doesn't it? So, TXCTM have ready up first. We now have Padre coming in an E5, Crocodile in a Vickers Light, Metcalf, No Mercy in a Kranwagen, Old Wolf in a Kranwagen, the Alligator in a Super Conk, Invis in the IS-7, and the Max in a Kranwagen. Moving over to CQT, we have Shiro in a Super Conk, Calypso in the AMX M4, Jordan in the Strav K, Macropal in the Strav K, Wonderkind in a Strav K, KM's Locks in an AMX M4 along with Kikirsh. So 3 AMX M4s, 3 Strav Ks, and 1 Super Conk for TQT. 3 Kranwagens, an IS-7, a Super Conk, a Vickers, and an E5 for TXCTM. That's the lineup. This is match point 2 TQT. They will be looking to book their place into today's semi-final. I don't know who they're going to be facing, but we will see. What a lineup. 3 AMXs, 3 Stravs, and a Super Conk. It points firmly in favour of TQT with that lineup. It's all heavy. Although the Strav Ks realistically are heavy but they've got great DPM and great haul down capability. So look for them to be around this ridge line around here and that ridge line over there, because that is what they're going to be looking to do. No, they're not. They're all swinging up to this ridge line over the D and the C cap with overlook on that B cap. The Vickers, wow, he's pushing in his Crocodile. Shiro's there in the Super Conk just in case he's going for the A cap. That makes perfect sense. He's in a light tank, but Wonderkind in the Strav K along with Macropal pushing heavily. Save KMX, and they're going to try and catch out Invis here. Invis in the IS-7 is in the C cap. They didn't even bother with the D cap. They're just pushing, iron fisting it through. Calypso, KMX are trying to get Invis in a crossfire, and they do. Poor old Invis doing the right thing, just caught out and absolutely punished for his troubles. Padre now in the E5, he's got Shiro, Calypso, he's got a Vickers of Crocodile coming in to help out, but Shiro, Calypso, oh, down he goes. Calypso chasing down the Vickers as they now swing around. Wonderkind, Kikirsh trying to put some pressure onto this Crown Dragon of Old Wolf. The other Crown Wagons, Max Fun and Macandamo. Oh, Wonderkind, down he goes. Kikirsh is looking to try and put a big roll into Old Wolf. KM is there as well in the AMX. Shiro is going to be looking to put some pressure on as well. Crocodile is managed to survive. Jordan is down in the other Strav K, but Alligator will go down. Leave that there for the moment as Shiro plans. Oh, down goes Old Wolf. Here comes Macandamo. He's the last one standing over on this side of the clan. And he is going to put some shots in, but Macropal will be ready loaded. Put a big HE into the back of him, maybe. Yes, he does. And Macandamo is going to go down here to one of them. Goes down to Macropal. Back over this side. Crocodile is still alive in the Vickers. Shiro is still alive. Max Vern is going to try and finish him off here, though. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, that's a lot of guns on Max Vern. Down goes Max Vern, and we just have Crocodile in the Vickers. Not much he can do about it. He does have the base, but he just doesn't have anything else to help him. He has only got 232 hit points, and that ain't going to be enough. And down he goes, courtesy of Kakash. So, congratulations to TQT. Commiserations to TC. What were they? I can't. Let me find out. TXCTM. Commiserations to you. You gave it a good bash, guys. I like the first game. I like the last game. You got a bit railroaded in the second game, though. But TQT, not an easy team to turn around, I'm telling you guys. Not an easy team to beat at all. So, what do we got next? We've probably got to wait about 40 minutes, give or take. Let's have a look at the chart. So already in Group 1, we got B-Love and Raid into the semi-finals, so they're still waiting on some of the others there. Group 2, well, Zenith and Akva are already into their semi-final as well. Group 3, RBMK and Rejects. These are no surprises at the moment, they're into their semi-final. Group 4, Legion and Cash. Again, no surprise. This is a resurgence of Legion. We got Whoopsie, Bolt, Artyom, Misha, Eggy, Prikawi, Tony Kawa, Hypnotizing, Saboteur, and XF. Good team. They are actually reinvigorated. We've missed Legion, but they are back. Down into Group 5, well, Immor are through. We're just waiting for the rest of the teams there. And Group 6, E and APA, unsurprisingly, APA are there. And down into Group 7, well, Quick and TQT. We're still waiting on to find out how Vale are doing. They're still playing at the moment. So what we're going to do... Oh, I forgot to check. So the next matches, I think, are in about... Yeah, it's about 30 odd minutes. So we've got some replays we're going to watch. So let me get some of those up and running, because we need them. Let's see, what shall we look at? Let's have a look at, first and foremost, let's have a look at Chipmonkey in a Bat Chat. Bat Chat Burlesque, indeed. So there you go. Search for Spock. I'm not going to lie to you, buddy. I have never in my life drank iced tea. Never once. Never once. I'm a self-respecting Englishman, darn it. No, I've never had it, mate. But I do drink very nice, hot tea with 2 sugars and just a dash of milk on the side. So there you go. So how is everybody doing this fine Saturday evening? I hope you're all having good fun. Oh, somebody got 30 viewers. Yay, look at me go. That won't last long, not on a Saturday night. But hey, you know, I'm happy. Let's see, 29 now. I'm happy just for the 30. Russian Mill, how you doing, baby? Long time no see. Oh, wow. I do like this tank, the Batchat Burlesque. It is absolutely lovely. A beautiful little tier 8. And if you don't have one, notwithstanding my back, tomorrow I will be doing 2 giveaways. One on Twitch and one on YouTube, inshallah. Where I'll be giving away a Batchat Burlesque. I have 2 of them to give away, funnily enough. So there you go. There you go. So if you haven't got a Batchat Burlesque and you want to try your hand at trying to win a Batchat Burlesque, then I'll be streaming on Twitch, followed by YouTube. And I'll be giving away on both platforms. I'll be giving away 1 Batchat Burlesque along with a load of other bits and bobs on Twitch, followed by, later on in the day, I'll be jumping onto YouTube and I'll be giving out, well, pretty much the same, but on YouTube. So So there you go. Now the thing is, for both YouTube and Twitch, you are going to need to be a subscriber to win. First and foremost, because I'm going to have subscriber only chatting away. So there you have it. So you need to be a subscriber to have a chance of winning. But everybody's got the opportunity. And the chance I'm giving away, just to put in the picture, what I'm giving away, and it'll be tomorrow, not today, not today. So I have a Batchat Burlesque, which comes with some other funky stuff, by the way. I then have, so I have 2 of those. So that's nice. I then have a Matilda 4, a Club 38D, a Titan. Is that it? I think that might be it. Yeah. So there you go. But I've got quite a few of them, guys. But the big one is the Batchat Burlesque, because that comes with a lot of other bits and bobs. And that comes with gold and stuff like that, I believe. I'm not sure, but I believe. So don't miss out. Keep your eyes peeled on my Discord and everything. Because, you know, basically the 2 Batchats I've got are VIP bonus codes that we were giving out at Tankfest to people who won some of the challenges that were ongoing there. And it's got, I think it's like a load of gold, I think it's gold, premium time, Batchat Burlesque, and some other bits and bobs. I can't remember all of it. But it's really worth your while, guys, to look at it. Plus, it's the first time I've sort of streamed for an eternity. Well, so it feels. It's got to be about 4 weeks now. Oh, sorry, I just finished my tea. Sorry. Yeah, it's got to be about 4 weeks now. See, I had 35 people a minute ago. Now 10 of them have left. And that means 10 people are going to miss out on knowing about a Batchat Burlesque and other things. So, there you go. What a great game. That's why I love the Burlesque. It's a beautiful tank, man. It's a beautiful tank. I'm going to give somebody some love. Oh, no, I'm not. Yeah, I am. Got some hearts. Oh. What's happened here? I've lost my chat. Show it again. Where's my... Yeah. I just lost my chat. My chat just went a bit weird. Not to worry. I'll just pop it back out again. There we go. Great game, Chipmunky. That was Chipmunky in the Batchat Burlesque. We've still got... Let's see if we've got any scores on the doors before we move to the next replay. So, So, we now have AKT S2 joining Bedbug or B-Love and Raid. We also have our RBMK. I don't know which team that is. I don't know if that's their first team or their second team. I have no idea because there's a lot of loots in there. They're joining them, and then in this one we've got a full lineup now. RBMK. I think that may be their top team. Yeah, that's their top team. So that's their top team. Pog, ZGS, and Rejects. So S-Will not able to progress today. And in Group 4, well, we still only got Legion and Cash, still waiting. Down in Group 5, well, we've got Immor and Hefor now. And down in Group 6, we've got DME, APA, and Opa. That's not a big surprise for that group. And in Group 7, well, we got Quick Tournament and TQT. Still waiting to find out what's going on with Vale against Kraken S. They're still playing. So, wowzers. That's not hot. Oh yeah, you think it's hot. It's not. Let's have a look at my good buddy Lotto. rolling out in the AMX 30B. Today I think it was 40, it was almost 50 today here, 50 degrees C. It was 48 or 49. I mean, just putting the picture, it's 10:30 now, and it's 43 degrees. And it's 10:30 in the evening, and it's 43 degrees. That's hot. Exactly, Spock. Nice inside, because everybody has AC. Although earlier today, my AC broke in my officey room, which was a nightmare, absolute nightmare. I was like, no, I'm gonna boil. It was a little bit like the Wicked Witch. I'm melting! Ah! That's what it was like. It was horrible. Oh, look at this for a shot. I do like the AMX. Oh, there you go. Look, Vale won 3-1. And now playing TQT. So we should be still following TQT, which means we'll be going out with a Vale. Da-ba-ba. There you have it. Everybody peeps. That'll be a game and a half, that, because we should be following TQT. So the semi-final should be TQT against Vale, by looks of it, if that's what Vengeance is saying. So, going to be an interesting one. It'll be an interesting one indeed. Headed to the springs in the boat tomorrow. Oh, dearie me. You have a boat. Oh. Sometimes I wish I had a boat, and then I realise, actually no I don't, because it's too much of a pain in the backside. Oh, bye waffle tractor. 2,700 dished out. Still got 3 big heavy tanks to deal with. Oh, what a tracking shot that is. And this is where these guys really change from your average Joe player. They manage to, they hit these tracking shots and get this module damage a lot more than the rest of us mere mortals. So if you really want to get that that golden M, guys, you've got to try and get those tracking shots in. It's interesting to see he's got 5 kills, 4,000 damage. I mean, 4k damage in the MX-30B isn't massive. I'm being honest. 5 kills, it's pretty good going. Now he's going to search out this yo. There's the yo-yo. Hello, yo-yo. I do like. I mean, I did a video on the 30B at Tankfest for Wargaming. I don't know if they've released it. I haven't seen it, because they do actually have a 30B in Bovington. Funnily enough, it's a tank that really does exist. Oh, what a great game! 4,955. That's more into the Golden M territories for this tank. And obviously, the 5 kills really helps. Same with the damage blocked. And there you go. Golden M in the AMX 30B. Great little game. Now, if you look at the stats here, so Loro fired 6 shots there. Hits and penetrations, 16 shots I meant. Hits and penetrations, so 15 hits, 15 penetrations. So only 1 shot went wild. And that is how they get these big games. So, let's have a look at the scores on the doors. Ooh. So now in Group 1 we have B-Love AKTS 30, AKTS 2, Alini and Raid. So B-Love will be playing AKTS, which means Raid will be playing Alini. Moving down we have Bart, Zenith, Akva and RBMK. Let's have a look who Akva are playing. They are playing Bart, which means Zenith are playing RBMK. We have main team RBMK, Rejects and ZGS and POG. Rejects is a team to look out for, and they will be playing ZGS, which means RBMK will be checking off against POG. Down into Group 4, we have INS, Legion, Cash and Cryon. Let's have a look at Legion, see who they're playing. They're playing Cryon, so that's a tough game for Cryon, which means INS and Cash are facing off against each other. Down into Group 5, we're still waiting on a team. At the moment, we have Heffel, Unluck, and Immor. Can't believe, let's have a look. It was... Souls are through, so... Oh, they must have had a bye. So Souls probably had a bye, because they're playing Unluck. Down to Group 6, DM, EE, APA, and OPA, who are APA playing. They are playing OPA. So that'll be an interesting game. And down into Group 7, Quick, Tournament, Vale, and TQT. And we've been told by Vengeance there that it's Vale and TQT. And they're going off in about 20 minutes. So everybody's got time for a cup of tea. Everybody's got time for a cup of tea. Look at that, nobody said hello. I can't platoon with you, man. Oh, that can't do it. So there we go. Let's have a look at Rigdon and Leo 1. Whilst we're waiting. Oh, there you have it. So it'll be an interesting game, that. 3-1 versus Kraken. Kraken obviously gave him a tough time a little bit. However, plenty of games to play. If you would, I'd like that, please, Spark. I'd like that. Oh. So I've got a new gaming chair, by the way, and at the moment, it's got. I didn't know it came with this. I didn't ask for it. It was just a nice looking chair, and it's got a back massager. So I'm if you can hear like a thing in the background, it's my back massager, which is massaging my lower back at the moment because I've done something to it. I don't know what I've done, but I've done something. Anyway, these things happen. Oh, it could have been because earlier today I was building a Chieftain Mark 11 in a Berlin camouflage scheme. So, because I generally don't play the game on a Saturday, not really. So I was playing that as well. And I bought it. Basically, the story is, I was trying to convince Wargaming at Tankfest to bring a camo into the game that is like this Berlin urban camo that the British Army used to have when they had a Berlin brigade. It's a pretty funky camo. And I said you could do it on the Chieftain Mark 6 as a a legendary. And they were like really confused. Now, ironically, there is a Chieftain at Bovington in that camouflage scheme. So when I was doing the live stream, I was pointing out to the Wargaming lot, look, there's the camo. And they were like, yeah, well, we can't see it properly. So there is a tank model on sale at Bovington Tank Museum in that same camo. So I bought the model so I could show them exactly what the camo scheme looks like. Took loads of pictures of the camo scheme and then sent it to the guy at Wargaming and said, wait, you're in charge of this, get it sorted, big fella. So that was the whole idea. It's not happened yet. But it will. It will get there. Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully. I'll keep asking. But if anybody's interested, just go onto Google and just type in Berlin Brigade Chieftain Camo. And you'll see what the camo looks like. I think it's pretty funky and it'll look really cool in the game. But that's just me. Maybe you won't. Maybe you like camos that look like dinosaurs. And clearly I haven't got any dinosaur realistic looking camos to sort of point at when I'm at Bovington Tank Museum. Hey, these things happen. This is a great little game. Look at it. I mean, the Leo one is a great tank. It really is. Again, I didn't have a video on the Leo one because they have a Leo one at Bovington. That's the prototype version, because most of the Leo 1s out there are the Leo 1s A1 or Leo 1A2. So this is an actual Leo 1 in the game, and they've got one of those at Bovington, and I did another video for Wargaming at Bovington, stood next to a Leo 1. I don't know if they released that either. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Who knows? But it's a good representation of what the tank in the game really does look like. The Leo 1. Funnily enough. Go figure. Damn them all to hell. How dare they get something so accurate. Oh, go on, kill the 60 TP rig. You know you want it, buddy. Oh, he was waiting for that shot. He knew the 60 TP was going to put one into him. And now it's 1 against 2. And we've still got a good 13 minutes before kickoff, which actually means you have to take 5 minutes off that, so we've still got 8 minutes in real terms. Because the room comes at 5 minutes before kickoff. The actual kickoff is 10:02, so the room comes up at 1:45. So yeah, we've got just shy of 10, just shy of like 8 minutes, 7 minutes, something like that. But we don't need to jump into the room straight away. Hello, Tactic. How are you doing? We don't need to jump into the room straight away. Yeah, that's just silliness. Still 2 against 1. Ooh. Using the mobility while here is rigged. A good player is rigged. I mean, using the mobility of the Leo 1 while, resetting that camo, you come back in, reset that base. Like the Jaeger seems to be sat in. There he is. Oh, what a great kill! And he resets the base at the same time. Look at this. Great move. Beautiful tracking shot. Gets him behind the Jaeger. The Jaeger hasn't got a hope in house chance. This is a beautifully played game. Beautiful. You posted, okay, let me have a look, Chris. Let's see if I can find them. I think we may just about have time. To play one of them. Which one? Let's have a look at it. Hopefully it's not going to be too long. We'll jump straight into it. There we go. Jumping straight into the VK68 that Chris has just sent me. Here it is. So let's see. I may have to cut it short, although we have got 6 minutes. We've got plenty of time. Oh, look at that. He's got the cat camo. Cat camo is the way to go. Always use a cat camo on silly tanks, especially like the TOG. That's what I do anyway. I stick a cat camo on a TOG. Mainly because there's no way I'm going to stick a watermelon camo on it. Looks like a big watermelon then. Not going to lie, don't like this tank. Although last time I played it, I actually enjoyed playing it. Now I didn't play it in a stupid game mode, I played it in a normal game mode, but I'm not a big fan of the VK168. But, oh dear Chimera, what are you doing, buddy? I want to be sat there like that. Very aggressive game already. The Louver is pushing out. Oh! Spoiled for choice. Okay, I will grab that later, Spock. Ooh. Yeah, there is too many camos coming into the game at the moment, left, right, and centre. But I mean, this one will take a while anyway. It ain't going to be anytime soon. That I can assure you. Louver, what are you doing, buddy? You don't want to be there, mate. Seriously, you don't want to be there. So at the moment, he's done more damage than he's blocked. That may change. We've still got 9 minutes before kickoff. Oh, great shot into the lower plate of that poor old TV. THN, sorry, TNH. Damn it. Down goes the TNH. So, oh, the Louver's still alive. Not for much longer. That fire is going to turn into a big blown up Dorito. Oh, Chimera. Now he's still done. Oh, no. He's no. Oh, Glacial. Now he's done more. No, he's brought it back. He's brought it back. He's still done more damage than he has blocked, but oh, this little tanky. Oh, it's a bounce. Oh, you were robbed, buddy. Robbed. But he's down. Binky gets him, his toon mate. Now there's a Digger 1 to push on to. Chimera's still there, bless him. Yes, you's up there as well. It's 3 against too many. Ooh, here we go. Where's the SU gone? Oh, the SU's gone. Tigger. Look. Just can't get the gun down. It's one of those things. Oh, another bounce. Now he's actually, because of those 2 bounces, now he's bounced more than he's actually dished out. 3k almost in bounces. Oh, now it's just the poor old SU left to go. Yep, he's bounced more than he actually dished out. There you have it. Look at that. Look at that! That was quick. Fast and furious, that's what I like to see. Ba-ba-ba! Damaged out 2,600. Damage dished out 2,900. I say. That's a great game, man. Nicely done indeed. And that brings us into perfect timing almost. We haven't got the notification yet. We've still got a couple of minutes. A minute or so. So there you have it. So we will see. What's this? The best discount. Yeah, I'm skint. So what do you think of my new? What do you think of my new sort of profile screen? Do you like that? Is that nice? Is that okay? Is that cool? Yeah, I think so. I like it. Hopefully, I'll try to, Chris. But I think they're pretty quick straight now, so I may have to use that for the next round, or I might just play it at the end. I don't know. Привет. Natalia. Vorshkova. How are you? My говори по-русски. Я плохо говорю по-русски. Извините. But there are people around. There are people around who do speak Russian better than me. Or at least everybody speaks Russian better than me. So we're just waiting for the room invite, and there it is. It's going to come in about 2 seconds. So as I click this, there you go. Badoom. TQT against Vale. I'm going to jump out. We're going to wait for the delay to catch up. It won't take too long. So we've still got a few minutes. I'll jump into the room when it gets past the 3-minute mark. This is the semi-final, by the way. Actually, I should have, Chris. I should have. Yes, because we won't see the 3rd place playoff. So yeah, I should have time to play your friends. Let me just make sure I've got it. Chris, I've got yours. Where's your friends? Oh, there's Blinky. Which one is his though? Doesn't matter. I've got it already. Okay, sorted. Yeah, we should have time. We should have time in between this match, because obviously there'll be the 3rd place playoff, which we won't be streaming. So whoever wins this one goes into the final. Whoever loses this one drops down to the third place playoff. I'm not going to lie, this is a big game for Vale. It would be nice if they would be able to turn over TQT, to be honest with you. There'd be a big scalp. It would certainly upset TQT a little bit. But a big scalp for Vale as well. Anyway, we're below the 3 minutes. Let's jump in. So we are going out on Faust. It's still best of 5, so it's still the first to 3 victories. We will have TQT on the north spawn and Vale on the south spawn. For Vale, we've got General in the T57 area, Patrick in the 60 TP, Starling in the 60 TP, Vabon in a Strav K, Vengeance in a Strav K, Felix in an Object 777, and I'm a yeah, I'm a because I'm not going to say his name. I'm a in a 60 TP. Moving over to TQT, we have got Shiro at the moment in Kranwagen. Calypso not ready as of yet, but hovering around an AMX M4. There you go, he's in an AMX M4. Jordan in a TVP. Calypso just changing actually to a Strav K. Macropal in a Type 71. I haven't seen one of those for a while. Wunderkind in a Strav K. KM Slox in a 50B, doubling up with Kakash in a 50B. Calypso is still pondering what tank to take. So we'll just have to wait and see. Got plenty of time, almost 2 minutes. Well, I say almost 2 minutes, a minute and a half. Why did I exaggerate? Why exaggerate? So Calypso is deciding still. Looked like he was going to go for a Strav K there. Felix, well, he's undecided as well now. Calypso has decided on the Strav K. Felix, well, he was in an Object 777. Is he going to stay in the Object 77? I don't know. There's obviously a lot. Oh, Shiro jumping into a 7.7. Oh, Felix now potentially in a 1-2-1B. So there's a lot of toing and throwing here. No, Felix jumping back into the 7.7. Micropower staying in the Strav K. So 3 Strav Ks for TQT. Three Strav Ks, a TVP, an Object 777, and 2 AMX M4s. That's TQT's lineup. Then we've got, well, 2 Strav Ks, 2 360 TPs, a 57 Heavy, and a 777 for Vale. So, seconds out before we kick off on the first game here on Faust. Remember, it's best of 5, best of 3 victories. This is TQT against Vale. Hit points, wow, not much in it. Just slight advantage to TQT, but as I said, there is really not much in it. It's not a massive advantage at all. It's like, not really. Yeah, Kaiser, I've been a bit busy, buddy, for various bits and bobs. So yeah, I started a new job, I was at Tank Fest, and then George had a birthday, and it was all like busy. So TQT not even bothering going up, they're all going to the C cap and overlook on the B cap there with those Strouds. Vale on the other hand, well, they're going in the opposite direction, apart from Vabon, who's jumping into that D cap area, and TQT are going to look. Oh no, Vabon has not jumped into the D. He has been spotted. He will know that Wunderkind, etc. is coming around the corner, and he's backing away there. C-Cap will be taken by TQT. Vale are just playing a little bit passively at the moment. They are positioning their tanks onto the back shores. You can see here Felix moved back in the 777. Vabon has just gone round him. 60 TPs of Ima and Starling just on Overwatch. General Overkill and Patrick again on Overwatch, and Vengeance in the Strav K over there. Just going to look to try and cap. He will have Jordan giving him a hard time potentially, but Patrick is there to help if necessary. Micropal is looking for the B cap. That could be reset by either Ima or Starling. Shots going across, try to get a shot in there. Micropal is coming up. The A cap has been taken there by Vengeance, but over this side, oh, Shiro gets a bit of a smack. That came in from Felix. KM Slox is up top. He's got Kakursh behind him and Wunderkind on the other ramp. So at the moment, the advantage sits with TQT, although they are losing hit points rapidly, although not massively, just rapidly. So at this juncture, Vale have been a little bit passive, and it's working for them. Not gonna lie, aggression has not been forthcoming just yet, although Vengeance has pushed right round almost into the spawn of TQT. But there's a lot of tanks like General Overkill here in this 57 heavy who's unspotted. Ima is pushing onto the ramp just in case KM tries to push up, but he's got to be careful because Calypso is there. Calypso with a wild shot. Starling coming around to try and help out if necessary. He has been spotted, however, so he's got to be careful. Ima and Felix now pushing together onto the ramp, trying to stay hauled down as much as they possibly can. There is a TVP and a Strav of Wunderkind over there, though. They're trying to catch out KM or Shiro, but Shiro is further down. He's not exactly high up. Here comes Shiro. He's joining KM. Down on this side, Patrick is dropping down to sort of give Calypso a bit of a hard time. Calypso does get smacked. Vabon is there as well. So he's having to pull away. Back over this side, you can see that Jordan is searching out as Patrick and Vabon now double up. Felix comes to help out. Calypso has been isolated. Calypso should or will go down here, leaving Calypso because the push is coming in from TQT down onto General Overkill. Kakursh is also pushing in. They're looking to finish off. Down! Oh! Shiro ammo racked. That's a biggie. I don't know how many hit points he had, but it ammo racked was Shiro, and that is not what they wanted to see. Although Starling in the 60 TP should go down to Kakursh here, or even Wunderkind. Down he goes. So first tank down for Vale, but many tanks down, 4 tanks down in fact for TQT, with the 3 tanks now in this area. It was a good move from Vale. Ima is going to go down though, and he does, and all the bases have now been taken by Vale, and Kakursh is pushed forward. He's got Vengeance, but Caps are totally against them. Down he goes, courtesy of a fire. Now Wunderkind pushing down onto General Overkill in the 50B, in the 57 heavy, 50B. Vabon comes in and helps out, and just like that, it's all over. Vale, wowzers, 1-0 as we change and rotate the spawn points here on Faust. Good game from Vale. They held their nerve, they kept their nerve, they weren't aggressive, they played it passively, they waited for the opportune moment, and they struck when they needed to. So there you go. But that was a bit, I mean, poor old Calypso here. No, it wasn't Calypso, Shiro here. He had a few shots put into him. So hits received 9, so yeah. I don't know how many he bounced, but he did go down courtesy of an ammo rack. So that's not what you want to see, but ammo racks are part of the game, unfortunately. Swapping the spawn points now here on Faust. We will have TQT on the south spawn and Vale on the north spawn. TQT have read it up first. Shiro in a 60 TP. Clearly, he's hoping that one ammo rack is going to sort of negate the 60 TP's ammo rack. Calypso in a Strav K. Jordan in the T100 LT. Macropal in the Strav K along with Wunderkind. KM Slox and Kakursh in the AMX M4. Moving across the Vale, we have General Overdrive in the FV4005. That's an interesting call. Patrick in the AMX M4, Starling in the 60 TP, Vabon and Vengeance both into Strav Ks, Felix in Ima both into 121Bs. that's the lineup for both teams. We've got about half a minute to go before kickoff. It is 1-0 at the moment in favour of Vale. I'm not going to lie, that was a good game, and that's going to send a lot of information to... Oh dear. Oh dear, I've just unplugged my massager. Ah, there we go, back again. Oh, I'm not going to lie, that was a good game by Vale. They played that well. TQT will get to take a lot of information from that, though. That won't happen again. Hit points are now in favour of TQT. They'll be looking to pull back and try and get one back on Vale here as they go into the next map. Vale just need to hold their nerve. They did some good moves in the last game. Can they repeat it? So let's get up high as we normally do. This time we have TQT, well, pretty much doing the same thing. Let's zip around over and see what Vale are doing. Well, again, Vabon is being slightly... Oh, no, Vale are doing a completely different strat this time. They are very aggressive this time. Ima and Felix pushing heavily through. And Ima getting tagged there in the 1-2-1B. He's got to get out of dodge if he can. He's trying to get the spots, and he's spotted almost everybody. Over this side, well, Wunderkind, Makropal and Kikirsh are pushing heavily as well. So it's two big pushes at this moment in time. But at the moment, Ima is really caught off guard. He's desperately trying to work his way out of there. Put some good shots into Calypso, but Jordan comes around to help out. Can he finish off Calypso? No, he can't. But somebody else does. Vengeance, I believe. No, it was Felix. And now Vengeance comes in to try and save Ima, but he wasn't able to. Jordan, wow. Vabon is down over this side as Kikirsh, Makropal, Wunderkind carry on their push. They've now been joined by Shiro. So 2 tanks down for Vale. Ima and Vabon are both out. Back over the other side, down goes Jordan. So 2 tanks down for both teams now. Bases are in favour at this moment with Vale, but their hit points are not. And they've lost a lot of HP. Vengeance now will be singled out. And we've got Wunderkind and Kikirsh coming in, trying to pincer him. Vengeance there. Well, Wunderkind is going to push forward. Although KM Slox is saying attack Felix because he's the lowest tank out there. But Vengeance is feeling the wrath here. And he's not going to last much longer. Wunderkind will be able to finish him off. And yes, he does. So another tank down for Vale as KM Slox pushes through onto Patrick. Gets a good roll into Patrick over the other side. Wow, General Overkill in the FV. Let's go and quickly see that before it runs out. As he reloaded. No, he hasn't reloaded as of yet, but Shiro is here with Starling. And over the other side of the map, wow, Calypso and Jordan are the only 2 tanks down still. As General Overkill looking to put another roll in. Starling should finish off Shiro, and he does. But at the same time, down goes Patrick. As 3 against 4. But it's 875 hit points against 4,400, and that's just not enough. As Makropal comes in, looking to finish off General Overkill, and he does. Starling will be able to put 1 shot in, and he does, but it's not enough. Makropal will be able to finish him off on the DPM. And Felix is the last one standing, and over in the corner, there he is. He's only got 34 hit points, and TQT are going to bring this one back. Nothing Felix can do. He can put a shot in, but he bounces. He knows it's over. And just like that, level pegging as we go into the next map. Well, that was a quicker game. Both teams coming out of the blocks, they're quite aggressive. Vale was a little bit too aggressive, one would argue, especially with Ima. Ima really pushing out into a very, very precarious position. And able to have tanks swamp him around. Poor old Vabon, well, as soon as Ima was caught out there, then the call from TQT was to push through, and you can see there Strav Ks of Wunderkind and Makropal and the AMXs of KM Slox and Kikirsh managing to come around, take out Vabon, and then work their way through. So, yeah, a little bit too aggressive, one would say, for Vale. Anyway, we now move into Castilla. Good rotation. We will have Vale on the North Spawn and TQT on the South Spawn. Vale have readied up first. General Overdrive in the Object 777. Patrick in the AMX M4. Starling in a T100. Vabon in a Strav K. Vengeance in a Sheridan. Felix in the T100. Ima in a Concept 1B. Moving over to TQT, we have Shiro in a 777. Calypso in the M4, Jordan in the 121B, Macropal in a Strav K, Wonderkind in a Strav K, KM Slox in a 121B, and Kakash in an AMX M4. Doubling up there with Calypso. It's one apiece, level pegging. Don't forget, it is the first of 3 victories because it is a best of 5 game. There's still plenty of ways to go yet. TQT will be happy with the last game. They're not so happy, and it'll be interesting to see how the 2 teams play this next game out. Hey, Team Trouble, I'm doing okay. I've got a bit of a bad back for some reason, got a dicky back. Don't know why. One of those things, I guess. But aside from that, everything is cool, dude. Everything's good at your end. Okay, hit points now in favour of TQT. We've already seen TQT on this map earlier today. Admittedly, Vale also had the map earlier today, although against Kraken S, we didn't see that. So are they going to be using the same strats or not? Well, at the moment, it looks like they are using the same strat that they tried in the second game against their first opponent. Moving around the map. Well, Starling is trying to get those spots. Vabon is just on Overwatch. Vengeance is going to go up high, and the rest of Vale are heading towards that A-cap area. So Vengeance will spot a lot of tanks. He spots Wonderkind as the rest of TQT make their way around. And you can see here, Vale are just, well, pushing out wide. We've got Felix at the back, and Ima just in front of him. Shiro, Kakash, well, they're forward, but not that forward. Wonderkind and Macropal, they're up. Vabon looking to try and get those cross shots into KM. Oh, KM losing a lot of hit points very rapidly. On down goes KM. Now, in the second game they played this, it worked for them, but this opponent, Vale, wow, 2 tanks down already. Didn't work for them this time, but the big push coming through on their heavies again, pretty much like we saw when they played their first opponent. However, this time they are losing tanks rapidly. Down goes Wonderkind. General Overkill is being singled out here by Shiro and Kakash. However, General Overkill has got support. He will go down at some point. Vengeance will be loaded. Down goes General Overkill. So 3 tanks down for TQT, 1 tank down for Vale. Macropal is tussling there. Down he goes, courtesy of an engine fire. Now comes Patrick, trying to put some pressure on. Looking for Shiro. Shiro, engine fire, courtesy of Felix. And now, just like that, it's 2 against too many. Calypso's being harassed over there. And whilst the strat worked in the earlier part of this tournament for TQT, it did not work in this part of the tournament against Vale. Vale had clearly seen them play earlier, and Kakash is the last man standing, and down he goes, and Vale take match point 2-1 going into the second game here on Castilla. So when we look back, we saw TQT play that exact strat with the exact lineup in their first opening games. It was their second game actually, and it really worked out well for them. They turned over their opponent 7-0. In this game, however, the focus fire, the anticipation, and the knowledge of the moves were already in Vale's back pocket. They clearly watched the earlier game, and they were wise to the moves that TQT were about to pull. So TQT will probably pull out a completely different strat for the next game as we swap the spawn points. This time TQT on the north spawn, Vale on the south spawn. We have for TQT Shiro in the TVP, Calypso in the T100 LT, Jordan in the Sheridan, Macropal joining Shiro there in TVP, Wonderkind in a Strav K, KM Slox in a 777, and Kakash in the M4. Although Jordan is now debating whether or not to take that Sheridan. For Vale, well, we're still waiting for General Overdrive and Starling to ready up. We have Patrick in the... Well, we have General Overdrive... Well, maybe. first and foremost, Jordan jumped back into the Sheridan. Over to Vale, we have General Overdrive in the TVP, Patrick in the M4, Starling in the 60TP, Vabon in a Strav, Vengeance in the TVP, Felix in a Strav, and Ima in a 121B. At the moment, it is match point to Vale. However, TQT will look at that last game and say, no. It wouldn't surprise me if they just up the ante in this next game. Don't forget, both these teams want to get into today's final. Neither team really wants to go down into the third place playoff. It's all about the cups, boys and girls. It's all about the cups. So, is this the final game, or will TQT push it to a decider? Only time will tell. Hit points are going to be... Wow, that's surprising. I didn't think it'd be in favour of Vale, but it is. So, there you go. Took me by surprise. I thought... Oh, but then again, they haven't got that 60 TP. So, TQT, Wunderkind pushing out. No Leo 1 this time. They have got their 50 TVPs there. They're 2 TVPs, though. So, pushing around. Let's quickly get around the map and see what Vale are doing. So, Vale, well, they're pushing their fast tanks. 2 TVPs, General Overdrive and Vengeance. Along with Ima in the 121B pushing heavily towards the A-cap. That is a similar strat to what we saw in the opening game here for TQT, although Ima really definitely avoiding that cap there. Gets tagged for it. Does get some decent spots though. Calypso is having to rotate out of that position. And KM does get smacked. Kikirsh, wow. Patrick is pushing through. He has got the support from Starling. Kikirsh gets smacked by Ima. And all of a sudden, TQT have been pushed back. And the hill has been taken by Vale. Felix dropping down and will try and take the A-cap by looks on it. Yes, he does. So cap advantage, if he can stay there without being reset, will go to Vale. Patrick and Starling are advanced looking at the B-cap. At the moment, TQT slightly on the back foot. But they have got plenty of tanks out there. The TVP here of Macropal joining up with Calypso and KM in the 777. But KM is really getting farmed a little bit there. The A-cap has now been taken by Vale. So it's all about the pushes now. You can see that Jordan over there, right up at the back, Shiro and Wunderkind. Shiro's rotating back towards Macropal and Calypso. Ima is very far forward still in the 121B. It's a great all-down position, so it's pretty difficult for anybody to get anything on him. Vale are just rotating back and retreating a little bit. They want TQT to push onto them. You can see here, General Overdrive and Vengeance possibly thinking that the C-cap could be a danger zone. Not the A-cap. They're not going to try and reset. They're going to try and take. And you can see Calypso coming in. Jordan is there. Wunderkind is there. KM Slox is also moving around. And Starling has been spotted as Calypso pushes into the C-cap. Is there anybody there to reset though? Not at the moment. The TVPs are there, but they can't get the shots on. Calypso may get... oh look, you can see they're blind shooting. They can't get... They couldn't see Calypso. And they were able to get the C-cap there. And now all of a sudden, Vale... Well, they're not so much in a commanding position. They have got 100 odd points, cap points above TQT, but TQT only need to take out a tank to change that deficit. And Calypso in the T100 there. Wunderkind is spotted. Calypso's not. Starling has got to be careful in this 60 TP. Shot comes in and goes right underneath him. Did you see that? Went right underneath him, so there you go. But not to worry. At the moment, Vale would still have an advantage, but only just. They still have the hit point advantage. They still have the cap advantage. TQT are rotating around, and now it looks like Felix leading the charge along with Vengeance towards the C-cap area. Well, there we have. Vengeance gets tagged as he comes round. Felix goes up high. Shiro there is very high, so they've got to be careful with Shiro. They can't really... Oh, that's a good shot into Kikirsh. As we move around. at the moment, it's still... Vale now lost more hit points. Shiro, oh, look at this. Look at the way they're just holding out here. Jordan, KM, and Shiro on a good line here. Vengeance really got hurt. Now Jordan is looking to push down onto Felix. They'll still have the base points. Just about. Time is in their favour. 2.5 minutes. But back over this side of the map, it looks like TQT may be lining up for a slight push here. Macropal and Calypso are together. No, they're not looking for a push. Back over this side. Well, again, Vale are just bunkering down. Coming right out, rotating right out of their positions. We're going to join back up over this side. Anticipating a move and a push down on this flank. And here comes the push. Kikirsh coming in the AMX M4. He has Wunderkind behind him. And Eimer is caught off guard here as Calypso comes in. Eimer is not going to last. Calypso will look to finish him off. And he does. And just like that, TQT are trying to bring it all back. But Vale has still got the advantage. Now comes Macropal. Vale have still got the base advantage. And it looks like they're going to take a second base. A-cap is going to be taken. No, it's reset. Calypso is down to a one-shot, but nobody can put anything onto him. Let's quickly get over this side. Oh, Eimer really... Oh, Eimer went down early, but that was a big roll into Jordan. Starlin and Patrick. Patrick is worse for wear. Shiro is on his long reload. General Overkill coming in to try and help out and finish him off before he does, and he does, but KMX is still there. 900 points to Vale. It's getting close. It's getting close. KMX is going to be looking for Patrick. Oh, it's an ammo rack! Another ammo rack! How important is that? Starling ammo racking. 968 points left. Kikirsh down he goes. Kumwado. And all of a sudden it's all about Vale. Wow. Ammo rack just as KM Slox was about to pull the trigger on Patrick. 2 ammo racks. Poor TQT today. Shiro ammo racked in the first game, and now poor old KM Slox ammo racked in the last game there. That was a great game. Anyway, congratulations to Vale. They've made it through to today's final. Commiserations there to TQT. Ammo racks notwithstanding. But they'll drop down into the third place playoff. So they've got plenty to play for. So let's have a look and see if we've got any opponents. Down into Group 7. Oh, it's going to be quick against Vale, and they're going to be kicking off in about 30 minutes. So there we go. We've got plenty of time. We'll play Chris's Buddies replay that I said I'd play earlier. Here we go. This is VK168P. Oh, this is the wrong one. Chris advised me this is the wrong one. It's the other one. Sod it. We've got plenty of time. So we'll watch this and then we'll watch the other one. Why not? You know, nothing wrong with that. Oh, still getting over that game. What a great game. Woof. Wowzers. I've just broken my thing again. Yeah. Well, okay, a couple of things, Chris. Because you always get asked that. So a couple of things. Firstly, you'll notice that whilst I'm spawning with TQT, I do my best to get over to the Vale position. Number one, I try not to hang around on if I'm streaming Vale, which obviously I'm in clan. Although this is our clan war, this is VAL, this is our clan wars team, so it's not strictly speaking Vale, of which I'm the clan lead. But obviously I have a vested interest in VAL. So when I'm streaming Vale, in whichever variants they are, and I spawn on the opposing team, I always go out my way to make sure that I don't focus on the enemy team, but I focus on Vale's team. Okay. So, okay. This is actually the strange mode. This was the wrong replay. It's this replay we need. That's number one. Number two, there is a delay. Yes, there's a hefty delay. So, that was weird. That was a normal battle. That was a regular battle. I want to see that again, actually. That wasn't a strange game. It's regular battle encounter. What happened? Actually, I'm going to see that again. Sorry, I need to see that again. So yeah, and obviously there's a delay. So those are the two things. I'm using 3 minutes. It's a 3-minute delay. So yeah, I want to see this again because that was a bit weird. I thought this was going to be like a strange game mode, but clearly it wasn't. Bizarre. Totally bizarre. But it's always a risk. You know, you're always going to be, people are always going to say, oh, you know, you're giving them more information or whatever. It's just not true. It's just not true. For various reasons. For various reasons. And I've been doing this a long time as well, so yeah, there's no shenanigans at my end, so to speak. Oh, are you doing the... I'm a bit confused as to what happened here. That's why I'm seeing it again. Oh, you did the Easter egg thingy-me-jiggy. I understand now. Yes, okay, you did the Easter egg. Ooh. I get it. I understand it now. Okay. I did get a little bit confused. I understand now. Okay. Oakley dokley. Let's have a look at... what shall we have a look at? Have a look at a grill. Nothing wrong with a grill. I've got another VK after this one, Chris. One of your buddies. But after this one. So this is Loro going out in the WT. So WT, what am I talking about? Going out in a griller. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, it's the Easter egg. It's the Easter egg that you can do. You can do it with the Jaegeroo as well. Well, you used to be able to do it with the Jaegeroo. You could do it with the Jaegeroo on not Naval Frontier, on Yamato Harbour. So if you in I think it's the South Spawn on Yamato Harbour, there's a warehouse which has got like a loading ramp. If you go up to that loading ramp and try to push in it, and try to push into that loading ramp, it will throw you across the map. So yeah, Jaegeroo does it. I thought it was a funny, yeah. Yeah, you can do it. You used to be able to do it with the Jaeger. I don't know if you can still do it with the Jaegeroo. You used to be able to do it with the Jaegeroo. Long time ago. They may have fixed it though. I'm not sure. Oof. See, it's got his real name here, Kawado. You see? That's why I have to call him Yeah, so I have to call certain names differently, obviously. And Kawado is one of them. I have to call him Felix when I'm commentating. And I can't call Ima his full name, clearly. But just the quirks that these guys have. God, dearie me. Laura's having fun in this little griller, I'm not gonna lie. He is having fun. So after this game, we'll have a look at the scores on the doors and see who's facing who, in when, in what, in where, and wherefore. So we get a full... I will watch the second, Pedro, don't worry. Oh, what a shot, Loro. How did you manage to get that in? Methinks you had some luck factor kick in there. That was a great shot. By the way, if anybody wonders, Loro plays touch. He doesn't play on PC. Oh, has he? Oh, he has got a spool liner. I was about to say, has he not got a spool liner? He's already up to 5.4k in the grill here. This is a good game. He hasn't even lost any HP and he's front lined it almost. Oh, dearie me. Nerf Loro. Off! Big roll! big roll. 6k. Down and out. Winner, winner. Oh, dearie me. What a great game that was. Well, well-deserved mastery as well. So, nicely done. Let's have a look at the scores, as we've still got 20 minutes. Great game, Loro. So let's have a look at the standings. I don't think there's going to be many surprises. And then Group 1, we have B-Love against Raid. That's not a surprise, to be fair. I keep knocking out my little... I'm going to have to do it a different way. My little massager that is plugged in via a USB cable. I keep knocking it out, so... Ah, there we go. Right, so we have B-Love in Raid in the finals there, which means AKTS2 and Alini are battling it out for third place. Down in Group 2, Zenith, that's interesting, against Aqua. It's a tough game. Bat and RBMK battling it out for the third place playoff. Down into Group 3, RBMK's main team against Rejects. So that's not really a surprise, although Pog and ZGS will not be happy, to be fair. And they're battling it out for third place. Down into Group 4, Legion against Cash. That means INS, they're still not having a great tournament, bless them. They'll be facing off against Cryon. They're in their match for third place. So Cryon there. How did they do in their game? Oh, 3-0 against Legion. Legion are really flying high in this tour at the moment. Moving down to Group 5, well, so far we have Imor, who clearly overtook F4, and Souls in Unluck are still playing, so they're still out there battling away. So I've got no result in that game as of yet. Down into Group 6, well, APA have turned over OPA, so we're just waiting for EE and DM. EE have turned over DM. It went all the way to a decider, but EE did turn them over and they will face APA. That is not a nice matchup. And then down in Group 7 we have Quick against Vale, and then Tournament against TQT. So Quick, well, they turned over Tournament 3-0. So they've had a good run in so far. They haven't really stumbled, as you can see. They've been doing pretty well, to be fair to them. So yeah, they'll be looking forward to that. Vale, let's have a look at Vale's matches. So I mean they've had a good run as well, but they did drop the ball in the first PYS. So there we go, and that's it. So as I said, they're not clicking off until, that's my timing by the way, 23:40, not your timing. So I've got another 20 minutes to go. Just remind you, I'm not the only streamer. We have iShot, he has got Group 1, he's streaming in Russian. We then have Pyroblast, he is also streaming in Russian in Group 5. Wild Ones Helper has got Group 3 streaming in English. Aminet, Group 6, again streaming in English. Manu, Group 2, streaming in Italian. Me, that's me, Group 7. And then Daddy on Blitz, Group 4, streaming in Russian. So let's have a look at that other VK, as we said we would. Is it the same bloody one? You've sent it me twice. It's the same one. It's the same one. You sent it to me twice, buddy. Can't have it twice. Why would you send it twice? You no fair. And those are the only two you sent me, by the way, Blinky. But let's have a look at Unlimited Power. Rolling out. On Laguna. So I did try to show the other one, but it was the same replay. You sent me the same replay twice, Pedro. And I did download all the replays you sent me, by the way. If you look, you sent me replay number 202307132049, and then you sent me 202307132049. They're both the same replays. Now we're just getting ready now, waiting for the final between Vale and Quick. Ooh. Crikey. I do like the 215B. Not many do. It's all reeds. It's a nice tank, to be fair. So in other news, I'm blisteringly close to 13,000 subscribers. Only 220 to go. 280. What do you mean 220? 280 to go. No, 180. God, I'm losing my marbles. So I've got 180 subscribers to go before I hit 13,000, which is a milestone for me, I think. I think that's a milestone for me. But I must admit, I've sort of not given YouTube or Twitch much attention over the last 4 weeks. What with Tank Fest followed by work intervening, but you know, once I've settled into my new job, then we'll start doing more stuff on YouTube again. I mean, I did play. I played about 4 games the other day, but only on test tanks, just to get some bits and bobs. Yeah, that generally happens though, Spock. A lot of people sort of have to throw the towel in every now and then. This message is out for review. Critical message was out for review for some strange unknown reason. Oh, dearie me. So we've got 10 minutes, which means we've got 5 minutes.
We've damaged them.
Remember, it's best of 7 for the final, guys. Best of 7, so it's the first 4 victories, not 3. So that's coming up, the grand finale. But it is best of 7. So it does change a little bit there.
We've lost the track. We're stuck here.
Oof. Unlucky. Oh, IS4, why didn't you take on? Why are you going for those? Oh, you're going for the 57 heavy, I understand now.
Enemy armor is hit.
Good idea. Yeah, that was a good move, IS4, to be fair.
Enemy armor is hit.
Just a Foch left, and it's all over.
Enemy armor
Apart from the
destroyed.
crime. And there you go. So, that was a great little game though. Well done, Unlimited Power. Great mastery, 6,373 in a tank that a lot of players really do struggle with. Not going to lie. Don't think we have time now for a replay. We'll wait for the next one because we're about to go out into battles. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, you know. Come on, Shiro, you know me. You know I don't do strange things. You know, Shiro, come on. Come on, play. Be nice, buddy. You know damn well. I mean, I expected, to be fair, I expected that earlier. It's it's always a danger. I'm not going to say it isn't, but people know that I don't do underhanded tactics. I've never done underhanded tactics, and I never will. So. Yeah, it just happens. But I can understand Shiro's point. I'm not going to go at him. It's a valid point he has to make. He is the clan lead and the team and the team captain and probably the main caller. So yeah, you know, it's a valid point he's made. There's no truth in it. It's just a valid point. Hello, Wargaming Snail. Hello, there can be only one. There's the invite. We just have to wait now. We just have to wait. I'm just wondering now if anybody else has complained. Possibly. There's no... come on, guys. You know damn well I play by the rules. So we've still got a couple of minutes to go before we kick off. Didn't even see what maps we were on. But we will. We'll jump into the room as soon as the delay catches up. because we're on a 3-minute delay, so we're going to have to wait out. Oh, the dark one. Hello. Ooh. Still half a minute to go before we can jump in. We will in a moment. Still 3 seconds still to go. And now we can jump in. There we go. So we have Quick against Vale going out on Alpenstadt. And we'll have Vale, who've already read it up. Well, they're going out on the South Spawn. We have General Overdrive in the 777, Patrick in the AMX M4, Starling in the T100LT, Vabon in a Strav K along with Vengeance, also in a Strav K, Felix joining Patrick in the AMX, and Ima in a 60TP. Moving across to Quick, we have Striker, who's yet to decide, CK Puna, hello CK Puna, how you doing buddy, in a Strav K. We then have, S-T-R-A Strash. Who call you Stra? Strat in a TVP. Dirty. And there's 2 dirties. Dirty Devotion. So you're just going to be dirty and you're going to be Dirty Devotion. And then you're going to be Forever Ivan. And you're Cedric. Of course you are. So at the moment we're just waiting for Quick to ready up. Now I've got a cat trying to come at me. Oh, well. New Bay would be fun, to be fair. So we have Striker in a WZ113, CK Puna in a Strav K, Stra in a TVP, Dirty #1 in the T100LT, the other Dirty in an E5, Forever in the MX-M4, and Cedric also in an M4. So that is all the lineups. Come on, buddy cat, you can't sit on my lap. I know you want to, but you can't. I'm looking to see if there's any changes. Felix is looking to change, possibly, from the AMX M4. But I don't think he is. Nope, he's staying in the AMX M4. So those are the lineups. That's how they're going to stay. We're going out on Alpenstadt. Remember, it's the best of 7, first of 4 victories. We have Quick against Vale. I'm on Quick. Yeah, okay. I haven't played for a couple of weeks either. There can be only one, so I'm the worst person to ask, to be honest with you. I've not played for a while. And now it's kick-off time here on Alpenstadt. Ooh. So, hit points are in favour of Vale. Quick. Well, they're not going to worry too much about it. It's not massive amounts of HP. It's enough, though. So let's get up and over to the Vale side. That way nobody can accuse me of naughty things. So Starling and the T100LT looking for those early spots. Back over the other side, well, we've got the Stravcades of Vengeance and Vabon pushing out to sea. General and Felix and Ima all pushing into the middle area with Patrick just behind. And Felix just taking the cover. General. AMX is of Quick. Well, they're pushing into the ACAP and they are going to be able to take it. Dirty Devotion just on overview on the ramp. He is isolated slightly, but A cap has been taken, but the C cap was taken first. Moving around, well, Striker is pushing out forward. Dirty tried to get some good spots in there, and Starling did have a little bit of his nose rubbed, so he's had to retreat a little bit towards Patrick, which is exactly where he is. Moving back around the map, at the moment, Vale just marginally have the advantage, but only just. You can see that Quicker looking to move around here. Vengeance joining back up with Starling. Oh, sorry, Starling joining up with Vengeance, actually. Vengeance did take the C-cap along with Vabon. And, or was it just Vabon who took it? Vabon is just on Overwatch. As we move around, just waiting to see where Quick are going to make their move, because it's all in Quick's favour, in Quick's ball at the moment. They're the ones who've got to make the move. And they're all stacked up at this moment in time, apart from Dirty Devotion. So Dirty Devotion is the most isolated and furthest forward tank of the Quick team. But Striker has got Dirty in the T100 just behind him. Patrick's puts blind shot in, doesn't get anything. And it looks like Quick are going to be stacking up on the other side. No, they're not. They're coming back around this side, actually. They're coming around this side to stack up. Trying to catch Vale off guard. Patrick is on Overwatch. He's the rear guard. He catches Striker there. But he hasn't seen the AMXs as of yet. Patrick is going to be pushed by looks on it, as Dirty joins up with Dirty Devotion over there on the other side, along with Strash. And it's they've stacked up of Quick, and they're looking to punch a hole somewhere. Vale are looking at this flank, not the other flank. Patrick is isolated. They know Patrick's there. They don't know where the rest of the team is, Quick, which is why they're not pushing just yet. When the majority of the tanks of Vale are in the city area. Vabon and Vengeance are able to move quickly in those Strav Ks if Patrick does get pushed. Dirty Devotion has dropped down from his perch and he's moving around. So probably going to have a double push here. Starling is over the other side. General gets smacked by Dirty Devotion. The AMXs are not ready to pull the pin just yet. Now they are. Here comes the push onto Patrick, with Striker leading the charge. Cedric is with him. Dirty Devotion is trying to keep General Overkill occupied. And Patrick is doing his best to get out of dodge there, as General Overkill, along with Felix, coming in to try and counter push against Dirty Devotion. So Dirty Devotion on a counter push here. And now comes Ima and Patrick. Dirty Devotion all of a sudden losing hit points rapidly, and he will go down. Back over the other side, they're pushing onto Starling, and Cedric is pushing in as well. So this is good stuff. Oh, down, however, goes Starling along with Dirty Devotion, but Cedric isn't going to last much longer. He does manage to take down General Overkill, but down he goes himself. Now Patrick is looking worse for wear. Vengeance is right behind Forever Ivan. Is he going to be able to take out Patrick before he goes down, courtesy of that Vengeance? Oh, yes, he does. And now CK Puna and Striker coming in. Down goes Forever Ivan. It's 4 against 4. Cap points, however, are with Quick, not with Vale. Striker taking down, no, Straz taking down Vabon, and it's all over on the points. And there you go. Oof. No, that's true. There can be only. I haven't been on lately. I've been a tad busy, buddy. Been difficult to find the time. So first blood goes to Quick there, here on Alpenstadt, as we swap those spawn points. This time Vale will be on the north spawn, Quick on the south spawn. Just waiting for the teams to ready it up. So we have Quick Run It Up, we have Striker in the WZ113, CK Puna in the Strav K, Straz in the TVP, Dirty in the T100, Dirty Devotion in the E5, Forever Ivan in the AMX M4, and Cedric joining him in the M4. Moving across to Vale, we have General Overdrive in the 777, Patrick in the 60TP, Starling in the 777, Vabon and Vengeance both into Strav Ks, Felix in the AMX M4, and Ima in a 60TP. So that's the lineups. It's 1-0 at the moment to Quick as we go into game 2 here on Alpenstadt. All to play for, don't forget, it's best of 7, so it's the first 2 4 victories. Oh, I'm still a bit miffed that I got accused of doing untoward things. Come on, guys, you know damn well I've been streaming for bloody years. And I don't do anything underhand. Everybody should know that. Hit points are now in favour of Vale, quite significantly this time. So they'll be looking to make use of that as Patrick and Ima both jump into 60 TPs. Starlin and Object both into the 7.7s, 2 Stravs and Felix in the M4. Let's get over to the Vale side. I'm very mindful now of being told off. Oh, getting over to Vale, well, Patrick is just holding back. The rest of the team, well, they're pushing through towards the middle ground area. Looking for that C cap, looking to oversee that B cap. And again, Vengeance straight into that C cap. He will be joined from Bab by Vabon. Vale will take the early cap advantage yet again. Moving around, wow, you can see that Quick once more. They are looking to get that A cap. Although this time Cedric and Forever Ivan in the AMXs are a little bit further forward. Although Cedric is now rotating back. Dirty Devotion and Striker are also on Overwatch. They've got the T100 of the other Dirty just behind them. TVP Estraz is just saying, watch out for the other side. But Vale at the moment are just looking down their one flank. Patrick is still in the spawn. He's not AFK, he's just in the spawn. And Vabon, well, they're looking as well. This flank at the moment is pretty wide open. And if Quick were meaning to, they could push down on this flank. Straz is coming up here. Forever Ivan is there. Cedric is just at the back. So Straz could join up and they could push down. Vabon putting some blind shots in. There's nothing there for him to shoot at though. Ima has been spotted. I don't know who spotted. Oh no, it's the T100 I think spotting him. No, it's not. It's the 113 and the E5. So they know where the 60 TP of Ima is at this moment in time. And at the moment, the Quick are liking themselves here. Patrick is just down, just waiting. He's just hiding. Dirty Noob is pushing forward in that T100 RT game, trying to get the spots. At the moment, Vale again have got the cap advantage. But Quick have got more of the map open to them at this moment in time, especially down this flank. Down this flank, they can really make a good push, and it could really catch Vale off guard. And you can see Dirty Noob there just running around trying to spot whatever he can. Patrick is just well hidden. So, and he's there for a reason. In case they go down that flank, then he will spot them, and that will spring into action the Vale team that are all stacked on that side. And you can see Quick are looking to move around there. So move around this way though. Dirty Noob is now looking to try and get the spots on this side. Nothing spotted. Back over this side, the 2 objects, Starling in general. And it's what happens in a moment, because Patrick will spot. And there you go. Patrick is spotted, but so is Striker and Dirty Devotion at the same time. And all of a sudden Patrick is out on a limb. But he will have support behind him, and you can see the support is there. So Patrick is like the sacrificial lamb at this moment in time. Striker puts a big shot in, but now the rest of the team are coming in and they're being suckered in And Vale have got guns pointing in this direction, but they're not enough to help Patrick. Patrick will go down. And now the objects are pushing down onto the two AMXs. The two AMXs here at the moment. Vale are now not looking as comfortable as they were. Although Forever Ivan, Starling is coming around. They're going to try and pincer him. One goes in from General. Starling, no. Oh, another shot goes in. He's looking for Dirty Noob. But all of a sudden, General overkill. Down he goes. Ima will be next. Oh, Ima's looking worse for wear here. And Quick are playing this one very, very sensibly. And all of a sudden, Vale are looking worse for wear at 940 points for Quick. They haven't lost a tank yet. Vengeance is going to go down. Forever Ivan is very low, but it's down with Vengeance. And all of a sudden, it's 2-0 to Quick. Quick playing Alpenstadt exceptionally well. Not doing anything daft. And really catching Vale off guard. Focus fire there for Quick was on point. Their movement and their rotation was also on point. Poor old Patrick, sacrificial lamb that he was, still did quite well. Now we move into Winter Malinovka, and Quick are halfway to winning this grand final. They will be going off on the north spawn, with Vale on the south spawn. So we're just waiting for them to ready it up here. And there we go. Vale readies up first. We have General Overdrive in the 777, Patrick in the AMX, Starling in a TVP. He's joining Ima also in a TVP. Vabon joining Patrick in the AMX, Vengeance in the T100LT, and Felix in the 777, joining General Overdrive. Moving across to Quick, we have Striker in the 50B, CK Puna in the Strav K, Strash in the 777, Dirty Noob in the T100, Dirty Devotion in the E5 still, Forever Ivan in the AMX M4, and Cedric jumping into a 777 also. This is Winter Malinovka. It's always an interesting map, Winter Malinovka. Oh, I'm still wondering. It's still got to me, you know, being accused of underhanded tactics. That sort of sticks, you know. Anyway, I'll get over it. So hit points now in favour of Quick. And also, they are 2-0 up at this moment in time. Can Vale turn it around here on Winter Malinovka? Or are Quick going to go to match point? We'll find out very shortly. Let's get over to the Vale side. Vale are going down, down, down by looks on it. T100LT, TVPs. Vengeance leading the charge towards the A-cap. The heavy tanks just holding back at the minute. Starling and Ima pushing out wide. Well, Quick are going up north. They are heading in the opposite direction to Vale. Dirty Noob straight into the B-cap. Felix and General, both in 777s. They'll be looking to try and use their gun depression as much as possible to reset. Dirty Noob just showing his backside, but not able to get shots on. Shots go in. He loses, but they've got double caps. And that's what Quick wanted. And now Vale are on the back foot. Vale have got to be looking for ways to break out from the here now. Dirty Noob, well, he's got himself safe. He's reset his camo. Now he's running away and he spots Kamado. He spots Felix at the same time. Now Patrick again. Sacrificial lamb maybe. He's getting pummeled here by the two objects of Cedric and Strass as they push round. They're not looking for him. They're trying to put shots into somebody else. A good shot comes in into Strass. And Vale's team are all stacked up on this side. And at the moment, Quick are losing hit points more rapidly. And Patrick comes over, puts a good roll into Cedric. And all of a sudden, well, CK Puna and Forever Ivan are now coming in to try and help out. And they've tried to sucker Vale in by looks on it. Vabon gets a good shot into Forever Ivan. That was not expected. And the brawling is around this side. And, oh, look at the hit points here. It's all level now, actually. But they're looking to finish off Patrick. Forever Ivan goes down, though. Patrick managing to last out. But CK Puna maybe have to put a big roll in now and take him down. And he does. So, one tank down a piece. Back over this side. Vabon. Felix is looking very worse for wear as Vabon tries to take the B-cap. Felix down he goes, but so does Cedric. And now Dirty Devotion in E5. He's got Ima toying with him there in the TVP. Leave that. Back over to this side. 3 tanks down for Vale. Starling is being pummeled here as Striker in the AMX-50B and CK Puna double up. Dirty Nab may go down though. Down he goes. So it's 3 against 3. Everything's in favour at the moment for Quick. I say base points, but not a hit points. Vabon's coming in to try and put some pressure onto CK Puna. CK Puna dropping his adrenaline, trying to use as much as possible onto Vabon. And now it's 2 against 3. And Vale have got the base points as they cap another base. Here comes Vengeance coming round. The TVP of Ima really doing a lot of good stuff out there. Striker is a one-shot. Vengeance will be looking to finish him off, and he does, leaving CK Puna as the last man standing. And Vale will bring one back here against Quick. It's now 2-1 as we move into the next game on Winter Malinovka. Ima there in the TVP knocking out 4K's worth of damage. That is important at this level. And Vengeance knocking out 3.5K with Starling and the other TVP knocking out 3.5K as well. CK Puna joining and actually doing more damage than that Strav K of 4.4K with Dirty Devotion at 3.2. So pretty decent damage coming out there from the guys. However, Vale brought one back as we swap the spawn points here on Winter Malinovka. We have Vale now on the north spawn, Quick on the south spawn. Vale will be looking to try and level it out here and then try to manipulate themselves into match point. But Quick will be looking to bounce back after that defeat. At the moment, Vale have readied up. We have General Overdrive in the 777, Patrick joining him along with Starling. We then have Vabon, Vengeance, Felix all in Strav Ks and Ima in a 121B. Moving across to Quick, we have Striker in the TVP, CK Puna in a Strav K, Straz in a 777, Dirty Noob in a T100, Dirty Devotion in a 60TP, Forever Ivan in the AMX M4 and Cedric doubling up with Straz in the 777. As I said, it's at the moment it's 2-1 in favour of Quick. But Vale have just brought one back. They may be able to do it again. Maybe Alpenstadt is not their map. In a couple of seconds we'll find out. As I said, Quick will be looking to well, basically change that deficit and push themselves into match point if they can. Vale again have the hit point advantage. Let's get up and get over to where Vale is. Because I'm very worried that people are thinking I'm cheating. And Vale again looking to go down and, well, no, they're not all going down. Ima gets down there quick and gets smacked as he tries to get into position. Dirty Noob again trying to get into that B cap. Ima really out far. He has got support coming up in the 777 and the Strav K there. But Straz, Cedric, and Striker's just holding. CK Puna, Straz, and Cedric have all pushed well. But Vabon and Felix are there. Starling is now joined Ima. So it's big, maybe a bit brawly down at this end. Straz is looking to push through. Vabon and Felix may take the brunt of this. They have got support behind them in the form of Vengeance. At the moment, back over at the top of the map, there's a counter push going on by Quick, as they've got Patrick and General Overdrive there. Dirty Devotion getting a bit of a smacking, but General, oh, down he goes. Quickly get back into the brawl. The brawl is happening over this side, and all of a sudden, CK Puna, down he goes. Vale do have the tanks on this side. They didn't have the tanks on the other side. It's all level pegging at the moment. And now Starling is coming in. Vabon, Felix and Vengeance all looking to put shots into Straz. And Straz gets a one shot into Starling, but he will go down as the rest of the Vale team now push round. Well, they've left Straz as he is. Straz does go down. Cedric will be next on the list. Patrick has gone down, so they did lose the 2 tanks up top. But they do take 3 tanks down at the bottom. They've lost 3 tanks, however. Vabon, Patrick and General are down. Straz, Cedric and CK Puna for Quick are down. And all of a sudden, it's 4 against 4. Hit points are in favour, only just with Vale. They do have the base points as well. As Vengeance is probably... No, he's not the healthiest. Felix is the healthiest tank out there. Felix has still got all his HP. But so has Dirty Noob. Dirty Devotion, however, is also very healthy. Oh! Felix getting smacked a lot there. And Forever Ivan is being pushed by Felix. But Dirty Noob is coming up behind. In that T100 LT. He gets a good shot into Ima. And all of a sudden, it's not looking good for Vale. Felix, Striker is going to be able to take him down. Yes, he does. And over this side, Ima goes down, leaving Vengeance as the last man standing. And this is going to go to Quick, and is going to make Quick at match point. And Quick turning it round here. It looked like it was all Vale. And then Quick spinning it like on a 10-pence piece, as we used to say in England. Wowzers. Match point to Quick. Quick bouncing back from their defeat earlier on Winter Malinovka. Dirty Devotion knocking out 3.7 along with Dirty Noob. And in Forever Ivan also knocking out 3.2. Vale side, well, we had Starling with the 3.2, and he was the only one to break the 3,000 mark. As we go into Fort Despair, match point to Quick. And they will be going off on the north spawn, Vale on the south spawn. Vale will be looking to bounce back even more here, but it's a big deficit, 3-1. Quick have got the bit between their teeth now. They know that they can win this final and get all the cups. So we have Striker in the 60 TP, CK Puna in the Straff case, Straz in the 777. Dirty Noob will probably stay in the T100 LT. Dirty Devotion in the IS4. Forever Ivan in the 60 TP. And Cedric is in the 777. Over on to Vale, we have General Overdrive in the IS4, Patrick in the 777, Starling in the 777, Vabon in the Straff K, Vengeance in the Straff K, Felix in the 777, and Ima in a 777. So, all to play for. Pretty cat, you can't sit on me. Can Vale bring it back? Or will Quick just take it? Time will tell. Hit points are in favour of Vale. That hasn't really helped them though. Let's be honest. So let's get a pine over to the Vale side. That way I don't get told off again. So this time Vale look like they're pushing out towards this area and overlook on the middle. That'll be the overlook on the A cap, overlook on the B cap. Vabon in the Strav K pushing forward, trying to get on the ramps with General Overkill in the IS-4, just taking cover on the corner there. Dirty Devotion and Dirty Noob. Dirty Noob actually jumped into a Kranwagen, which took me by surprise. C cap will be taken by Quick. They will get the cap advantage. Although General Overkill may be looking to try and steal that B cap. Dirty Devotion and Dirty Noob are just on Overwatch. Rearguard action, so to speak. General Overdrive does jump into the B cap. Vengeance and Ima, well, Ima's just keeping his eyes peeled down that side. Vengeance is down there. The majority of the team of Quick are at the C cap, whereas the majority of Vale are sort of spread out between A and B. Quick now taking the cap and then rotate back towards their spawn, which is the most sensible action. Cedric in the 777 is just on Overwatch again. He's overwatching the B cap. B cap has been taken, but Quick do have the advantage. CK Puna is on rearguard action as well in case the Dirty Devotion or Dirty Noob gets pushed. At the moment, it's all sitting with Vale. Vale are the ones who are going to have to make all the moves. And it looks like they are going to try and push down through the C-cap area. Vengeance is on the balcony overlooking. He has been spotted. Imo is just behind him in the 777 and just behind him is Starling. So they'll be looking to probably push down on that area. But they've got to be careful. Forever Ivan and Striker is there. Straz is able to come in and so is Cedric. And for those of you wondering, yeah, the smacked car is still there. So Forever Ivan and Striker overlooking the C-cap as Ima in the 777 tentatively makes his way forward. He has got Starling and Felix with him. He has been spotted. That will make them come into action. However, Starling and Felix, well, are they in a position? Oh, Ima losing a lot of hit points there. Now Straz is coming in to help out as well. And all of a sudden, Vale are back on the back foot. Looking for a counter punch here. Are Quick, and they are going to move en masse through. General Overkill coming in. Striker really getting hurt. Focus of attention though is Ima as Dirty Noob comes in as well. Striker is the focus of attention for Vale. Ima should go down here. Straz should take him down. No, not yet. Starling will go down as well. Down they both go. 2 tanks down for Vale. CK Puna tussling there. Dirty Nab coming in to help out. Straz looking worse for wear as Vabon comes in. Striker down he goes. Cedric in the 777 pushing onto Vengeance, pushing him around the corner. Leave that. Patrick coming in. Dirty Devotion's got the rear-ended shots into Vabon. Down, however, goes Felix. 3 tanks down for Vale. There is going to be 3 tanks down for Quick in a moment. Down he goes. And now Vabon will go down. So it's 3 against 4. And the hit points are in favour, however, of Quick. General Overkill getting smacked around a bit there. General Devotion. Oh, CK Puna taking him down. And all of a sudden, Patrick is the last man standing. And here we go with Dirty Devotion pushing onto Patrick. Patrick can't do anything about it. He knows he can't. He's got too many tanks to contend with. This one will go to Quick. Regardless of people telling me that I was probably a little bit naughty when I was not. Clearly. There are no shenanigans with me on my streams. So, CK Puna there knocking out 3.5, Dirty Noob 3.1, and Dirty Devotion 3k. On the other side, nobody was able to hit the 3k mark. So, Quick, congratulations to you. You take today's victory. Commiserations to Vale. Unfortunately, Quick were just too quick for ya. What have we got now? I'm good, thank you. No problem. Well, Vale lost. So Shiro's very, very, very upset with me. I don't know why. I don't know why. Seems to think there were some shenanigans going on. Anyway, let's have a look. It was B-Love against Raid. And they're still playing, so we don't know. And it was Alini against AKTS2. And it was Alini who turned round, so congratulations Alini for 3rd place. Moving down, we have Akver against Zenith. Akver turning over Zenith 4-0, so congratulations to Akver, commiserations to Zenith. We then have Bat and RBMK. And RBMK turning over Bat. By the way, RBMK is a reactor. Pretty sure it's a nuclear reactor. 4-3, so congratulations to RBMK. Moving further down, we have the other RBMK against Rejects, and Rejects beating the other nuclear reactor 4-2. So congratulations to Rejects, commiserations to the other nuclear reactor. Down we had POG and ZGS in 3rd place, and ZGS turning over POG. So congratulations to ZGS for making 3rd place. Further down the list, we had Legion against Cash. Legion turning over Cash. Congratulations to Legion. Commiserations to Cash. And then we had INS against Cryon. And INS turning over Cryon. Went all the way to a decider 4-3. So massive congratulations to INS. Commiserations to Cryon. Give it your best shot, guys. Further. Divide. Unlucky against Imor. They're still playing. Wow. Bad Souls. Well, Souls against Hefor. And Souls turning over Hefor 4-1. So congratulations to Souls. You get the 3rd place. Commiserations to Hefor. Further down into Group 6. APA against EE. APA, no surprises. Turning over EE. Congratulations to APA. Commiserations to EE. Moving down, we have Opa and DM, and Opa beating DM 4-1. Congratulations on grabbing 3rd place there, Opa. And further down, we had Quick against Vale, Quick beating Vale, and we had Tournament against TQT, and Tournament losing to TQT. So congratulations to TQT on grabbing 3rd place, even though you seem to be a little bit miffed. Thinking that I've done something underhand, which was not the case. Anyway, that is it from me. There is no more from me today. It's all over, apart from the singing. So, I will be back again for the next previous skill number 3. Until then, everybody, enjoy yourselves. Have a great time. Enjoy the rest of whatever day you happen to be in. I will hopefully see you all again very, very shortly, like tomorrow, because I'll be streaming tomorrow. Until then, guys, have a good one. Bye for now.